Today's Sunshine Note is titled, The Song Remembers When. Now write down for yourselves this song and teach it to the Israelites, and have them sing it, so that it may be a witness for me against them. Deuteronomy 31:19. Whenever I hear that Beach Boys song, no matter the outside temperature, I get a sudden urge to roll down the windows and sing at the top of my lungs. When I was a kid, my dad loved the Beach Boys, and we listened to their music almost every time we rode in the car with him. But one song in particular, Fun, 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 had to be experienced in a very specific way. Dad would crank up the volume as loud as we could stand it, roll down the windows so that the wind came blowing in, and whoop and yell and sing the words at the top of his lungs. I could never count how many times I heard him sing it like that. And today, no matter where I am, if Fun, Fun, Fun comes on the radio, it takes me back to being a little girl, riding in the car with Dad, the wind whipping my hair. It just doesn't seem right not to roll down the windows and sing. Songs have a way of taking us back to the past, don't they? Music has a certain pull on our memories and sensory experiences, taking us back to the people we were when we first heard it. That's why God had Moses teach the Israelites a song before he died. Everyone was excited. At last they were going to enter the promised land. But God, looking into the future, knew that they would turn away from him, even offering their children to idols. He knew too that he'd beg them to return, that they would for a while, but this would happen again and again until at last he would allow their destruction. Even so, he wanted to help them remember his faithfulness and the covenant they had made with one another. So God chose a song. He knew they would remember the song for years to come, that their children's children would sing the song even as they were going into exile. When they marched into exile, God wanted them to have something in their heart so they would not doubt him, something to help them remember he had been faithful. If there are times in your life now that trust is hard, and you need something to tell you that God is faithful, go back to the songs and memories of him that you learned as a child. If you didn't learn any back then, learn some now, and keep them with you. Let them remind you of a time when God was faithful, and trust that he will not forsake you now. May God bless you today.